What game am I even playing? Okay, that was weird. Hey guys, Mr. 47 here. How you guys doing? Hope you guys living your best lives. Oh my god, this is some cheerful, happy, awesome music. You're like, Mr. 47 though, this is supposed to be like Saturday night, like horror. What are you doing? Guess what? This is horror. Isn't it terrifying? It's horrible. Listen to how happy the music is. I hate it. It's the worst. But, so apparently, for those that are fans of Doki Doki Literature Club, you guys are going to like this, because this is a psychological horror game with a very cutesy anime type of exterior that turns into something dark and awful. Let me just tell you, though, that it actually started off being like super cutesy music, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of voices and stuff, and saying, can you hear the voices? And talking through the headset. It was kind of creepy. Hope you guys heard any of that. Anyway, or maybe it's just me. I hope it's not just me. Okay, well, let's get into it. This should be interesting. This is something you guys suggested, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Don't let me down. No pressure. The game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? I'm already disturbed, man. You can't disturb me much more. But yes, frig yeah. I can do voices. That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Oh, that's auto mode. Whoops. Full kitchen, running water. It really has everything. Aha, okay, there we go. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. Oh, I'm so glad I can do voices. You guys never asked for it, and you always regret it when it happens. But I'm doing voices tonight. But that's my Anatoly voice. Okay, cool, got it. I can't wait to talk. Scary. You're welcome, Zaylen. You're welcome. That's you. I'm sorry, everyone. It must be the dust. Get those allergies under control, Mariah, and or possibly Maria. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure with a little elbow grease, we can make this cabin shine. So are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. Not many supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out and get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood. Okay? Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust. Dying. You get it? Hey! Allergies are nothing to joke about, Karen. She's not dead yet, Pipsy. Calm down. Thanks, Anatoly. I think I'll go foraging outside. With over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds, there's bound to be treasure up here. Roughing it is fun. Anatoly knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. I think the slime molds will be the most delicious. Most certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous, Anatoly? I could figure that out. I love that it's like this little, I don't know what that is. It's not a squirrel. It's not a rabbit. It's a jack squirrel. I don't know what that is, but it's freaking sweet. I want one. You could be the canary in the coal mine, Anatoly. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Eek! Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. They won't be a problem. I've read up on the 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Number 1 is Anatoly. Oh yeah, sorry, Mariah. Got carried away again. Yo! Hey, welcome guys, welcome. Good to see you all. This music is suffocating my soul. Watching VR with a friend, that's cool, Dragon. What's up, TTV Bubba J? Bubba J. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, before I promise you, Bubba, we will come back. We will come back to Oh no. It's been so long since we played Rocket League. We'll come back to it. I swear. I promise. Okay? I promise, man. Get friendship maxed out with Mira? Oh, I'll try. Oh, you mean Mariah? Or is this Mira? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the names. Say Chicken Nugget is cool. Chicken Nugget's super cool. Hi, Chicken Nugget. Okay, I'll help Aunt Tally look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. Let me know if this music is too loud, because I'd really hate for this to be ruining the whole stream. I am too! I promise, Bubba J. I promise. I will. I just get caught up in a lot of games. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we brought. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, Anatoly and Mariah are getting the food. Gregor is gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. Oh, cool. Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You nod. Totes me goats. I'm definitely the chef now. Very excited to try your cooking. Me too. All right, everyone, let's go to work while there's still sunlight. Later. Bye, Gregor. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, the three exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Tutorial: to save the game, right-click or hit the escape button on your keyboard to pull up an... Oh, is that how we do it? Oh, wow. Saved. Save it. Save it. Oh, I already did. Nice. Cool, we learned a lot today. This menu also allows you to adjust volume levels or exit to the title screen to view unlockables. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove progress you made. Be sure to save. Do you have any experience making meals? Tons. I'm actually a cook in real life, so yes, of course. Is that so? Well, maybe not on this game. Looking at you, I think you'd be good at serving up food poisoning. Okay, why? Why didn't you say that? Right? It looks like Karen will remember that. Okay, remember that, Karen. Anyways, gonna check out the living room. Let's talk later. For those that were around for the Doki Doki Literature Club video, which I never finished, we don't talk about that. But that was one of my character's voices. Actually, was that I can't remember her name now. Oh no, the one with the purple hair. What was her name? Dragon, you know who it is. The one with the purple hair in Doki Doki. Karen heads to the living room and starts dusting a little bit. You decide to look around the kitchen to find the ingredients for the meal tonight. You never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first? Well, let's search the most obvious thing here. Bubba, stop calling me out. The cupboards. The first few cupboards are empty. And Anatoly must put the supplies somewhere else. Well, if he didn't put it in the cupboards, where would he put it? Why would he put supplies behind the wood pile? Huh? There's nothing but cobwebs back here. Thankfully, no spiders. Okay, the drawers it is, where we would normally put... silverware? You check, rather. The drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. Okay, well, that's all the choices. That's all of them. That's all three. You check the cupboards again. Just some mouse turds and cobwebs. Okay, what the wood pile again? Look the wood. Oh, this is just a pile of Norway spruce. You check the drawer above the mouse hole. Some kind of mold is growing on this one. Maybe Karen will find it appetizing. Okay, if we've already chosen these things, then what do we do now? Beep bump beep bump beep bump boop ba. Search in the mouse hole. There's probably food in there. At least a mouse we could eat, right, guys? That's probably frowned upon. Do we keep having to check the sink? No, yeah, just quit. You check the cupboards underneath the sink. You found a dead mouse. God, I can't. You can't be mad. You know what I mean? With this music, this would be a great gift to give Karen. Why would we give Karen the dead mouse? I am now actually questioning my own guy. Oh, Raven, thank you for sharing the stream. You're amazing. Thank you. You're the best. Why would we give Karen the dead mouse? Anybody? Anyone? I don't know. Okay, so apparently I have to keep checking these things over and over, and apparently they change. The Norway spruce won't burn as hot as logs from an oak tree. These would be useless during a snowfall. Thank you for that information. I will tuck that away in my file of useless bullshit. Thank you. You check the drawer above the woodpile. Something is making it difficult to open. You pull it open with all your might.
Cabbage!
Why do they have faces? It's time to go. Guys, the food's talking to me. I don't know what to do. I don't know. It's time. It's time for what, Cabbage? Chompettes, sound off. Never fear, Onion is here. Oh, like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. I have. Raspberry. That's what he said. Potato? Is potato okay? I'm a potato too. We're both. Cabbage stuffed me to. Hold on. Cabbage stuffed me into the drawer. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping. Where are the Chompettes? Oh god, are you guys gonna sing? Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is drama. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you so much, Chicken Nugget. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Yes, you did tell me raspberry, Zaylin. We'll share with you our secret chompette recipes. Raspberry! Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. I love how Potato just says nothing. He's just like, just taking it all in, you know? You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under Extra, but be sure to save the game. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Chicken Nuggets your friend, well, Chicken Nuggets now my friend. Zay, thank you so much for liking the stream. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate, meat free. You unlocked your first recipe. If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Chompettes! Chompettes, roll out. Okay, let's move out. Interesting. Cabbage rudely slams the door. The drawer closed. You wonder if what you just saw was real. Oh, Zay, thank you for the follow. Oh god, I never get tired of that dubstep when that follow hits. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. You wonder what if you just saw was real. Yeah, I'm really actually curious because now my main character is starting to concern me. Okay? I'm starting to be a little concerned. You know, he thought that giving a dead mouse is a good gift. Is he a cat man? I don't know. Also, though, the vegetables are talking to him. Me. I am him. So you're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state. That's what I was saying, but only slightly. That's good. Why be worried? What's up, Markiplier plays? Really? I know Markiplier played this. That's super cool. I gotta watch it then. As most of you guys know, Markiplier is like my favorite YouTuber of all time, aside from Jacksepticeye. So, yes, I'll have to definitely check that out. Hey, did you find the supplies? You shake your head. And Anatoly lied. He actually put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. You got the emergency supplies. Is it Paimon? Is Paimon the emergency food? Karen leaves you alone. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's entree, vegetable stew. More like Milkiplier. Calcium. I can smell the calcium in your bones. In a large saucepan over the medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. Minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over some medium heat. Throwing some chopped onions in, you cook it about 10 minutes. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect. You next mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan. Ooh. Adding vegetables to the mixture, you could just stop there. Hours pass. Why? Did it take you that long to cook vegetables, dude? We're back. More firewood than you'll ever need. We found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. Anatoly's burying the lead. We saw a red deer. Mariah spotted it. It just reminds me of like one of those type of anime characters that's like all the time, you know, just over exaggerated. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, killed 17 spiders today while you're out looking at deer. Yeah, that should come as no surprise. There's over 160 species of spiders here. Oh, 160? Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure they're all in the bathroom or something. What? No. Almost all of them were near the couch. Yeah! I was gonna sleep on the couch. That's where 16 of them were. That's a lot. I'm not sleeping on the couch then. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll be in the rocking chair. I'll sleep with one eye open, just in case any of them swarm the couch. Thanks, Gregor. Karen and Anatoly, you two take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Do I like Honest? I have not watched it. I know. And if you're judging, you have every right. I haven't watched it. I've been more getting into watching Ethan lately, so now it only makes sense to go watch both, you know what I mean, in Unisons. But I have not. I know. I need to. Actually, it's funny because like I live in the middle of nowhere in the mountains. But I actually saw a guy at the local grocery store that actually had an Unisonus sweatshirt. And I was like, oh, I'm like, you're a Markiplier fan. He's like, yeah. And I was like, that's cool. And I had my own Markiplier hoodie on too at the time, which was neat. And I was like, I didn't know people around here watched any of those type of things. It's funny because they have fans everywhere, everywhere. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always plan on taking one of the beds. Hey, Anatoly, I snore louder than a lumberyard. Eek! Sweet dreams, chump. What is with Karen? Like, do we need... It's Karen's scary. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's like some 450-pound jack dude stuck in a woman's body that is gonna, like, steal our bike or something. I don't know. You gonna eat that cornbread and take my cornbread. You turn back to the bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. Why did we put heavy cream in it? That's what I want to know. This tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew. Oh, I got an achievement. First meal. You set the table and ask everyone to dig in. Beep bum bump beep ba doo boo boo. I'm sorry, my face is like in the way of Gregor, but like I have no place to put my camera. I don't know where else to put it. I can put it down in the middle over here, but that would still be awkward because there's other things and buttons. So I don't know. I guess you guys will never see Gregor. Sorry. This is Gregor. Oh wow, this smells delicious. Thank you. You must be a world-class chef. Karen takes a bite. It's bland as hell. Karen! Tastes like every other vegetable stew I've ever had. So generic. She winked. So does that mean she likes it? Women are confusing. Gregor's like, could probably use some meat next time. Well, yeah, Gregor, we're gonna use you next time. We're gonna put you. You're gonna be the meat. That sounds weird. I meant cannibalism. Anyway, Mariah, gross. For a sorry, I got my Anatoly voice ready. For a side dish, we could bake some bread and utilize Fragaria vesca. I think I said that right. Also known as strawberries for some jam. Because the horror's not there yet, Nikki. It sets you up to then capture you and suck you in like a succubus, something like that. Since when has anyone ever on Earth ever put Fragaria? Who has ever called strawberries Fragaria vesca? Anyone? Yeah, the game slowly becomes spooky. Exactly. Am I a succubus? Yes. Prepare yourself. Okay. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Everyone laughs at Karen's polite ribbing. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. You go to bed stuffed. Day 0. Is it? It's day 1. It is day 1. Hey, you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night I didn't even need a blanket. What time is it? About 1 hour until dawn. They deleted Unis Honest when? When did that happen? I did not know that. Well, that explains... Oh, well, damn. How am I supposed to watch it? Will you two pipe down? Trying to sleep over here. He's gonna call him Chicken? Okay, I'll call him Chicken too. What's his new name? Chicken Huggy. Yawn. Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring May's supplies, remember? Better get a head start gathering food. I honestly can't see the trees outside right now. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night? There was one small one in the bathroom. Eek! Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Mariah turns a little pale. Karen's messing with you, Mariah. Let's find more than wild sorrel today. Gah! If you're lucky, little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What's with you and meat, big guy? Anatoly's herbalism book stated that there's many more species of plants to eat out there. Let's leave the fish alone. You know I'm not, into meat. That's a shame. I'd wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Karen. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see some more red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Meat is a huge part of this game. Okay. Yeah. I may have read the description. And it seems like it's going to go in a way where once we're starving, there are some choices that we're going to have to make. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like I didn't watch any videos. I haven't seen any gameplay. I just saw the description of the game and I was like, okay. Now I see where the horror is gonna come in. Okay, cool. Because I was curious at first, like, how does this game turn into horror? Like Doki Doki Literature Club, it is all cutesy and fun at first, but then it sucks you into the story, and then that's when it turns on you. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries. I love blackthorn berries. We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? You nod. Thank you. Thanks. Don't steal anything, okay? You nod. She's less useful. Eat red hair. No, guys, no. We can't go straight to cannibalism. We've got food still. We have to wait. There's a time period. You know what I mean? You gotta wait a little bit before it, you know, because it's kind of like frowned upon. I don't know if you guys know that, but you're not supposed to eat people. Okay, so Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen leave the cabin with a hop to their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of chompettes to keep you company, buddy. Buddy, the vegetables should not be keeping you company. Each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice, then the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? Talk with the chompettes. We should stay away from the chompettes. I feel we're slowly slipping. Well, he's only been in the cabin one day and he's already insane. Or is he already insane from the get-go? We don't know. We were playing House of Ashes, want to kill, but now we don't. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't dislike anybody yet. I mean, Karen kind of sucks, but like, I don't dislike anyone. All right, so we can only choose one. So let's go to the basement. Let's get the hard part over. We're gonna go to the basement. We're going to the scary ass basement and see what's down there. This door goes into the basement. There's no reason to go in the basement right now. Well, you asked me, you did. You asked me what room. You like, you could choose one room a day. You gave me the basement. Why did the game just make me look stupid? Okay, we're back. T, knock it off, Mariah. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. It's not. Who knew the big guy would be? Oh, sorry. Who knew the big guy would be so scared of? Shut up! You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands, Gregor. It was just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster. Mariah laughed so hard that your ears rang. I don't think that's accurate. I don't. Is that true, Zane? Mariah. Tears are rolling down Mariah's cheeks. Okay, she's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop Mariah from hyperventilating. Absolutely not. One last mouth to feed, right? Holy shit. Okay, I wasn't expecting that answer. You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Then please explain, big guy. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. He found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. Quite the selection of berries. We also found one wild sorrel. Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone's looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. It takes you a while, but you decide on your specialty. Cabbage rolls. You first bring a large pot of water to boil. Nice. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, drain the pot into the sink. We're also learning how to cook. Man, they are our cooking companions. They're teaching us things. I don't know if a lot of it's accurate. Some of it seems like, so far, seems legit. I definitely want to mix cream with vegetables. That just seems weird in my mind. I try to picture what that would be like, and that just seems like vomit. I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, that's fine. We don't care. A creamy I guess it was like a creamy vegetable soup. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. It just seems weird to me. Anyway, in a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion, and an egg. Where did we get the freaking egg? Salt and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. Holy crap, we have a lot of food, apparently. Use your hands to mix thoroughly and decide to wash your hands after it won't come off. Dividing the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves, you then roll them up and tie a string around them so they stay in one piece. You place the cabbage rolls on a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. Covering it, you bring it to a boil. Beep bump bump beep bump bump. You reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with the liquid. You cooked cabbage rolls. Those actually look fairly good. I mean, I don't really like tomato sauce at all. I hate tomato sauce. I don't like spaghetti sauce, but I like marinara. I know, that's weird. I don't like tomatoes, really. But I think the only reason I like pizza so much is because it's covered with a bunch of crap that makes me not taste the tomato. You know what I'm saying? But pizza's like one of my favorite meals, but I hate tomato sauce. I don't know. I'm bizarre. Mariah looks optimistic. Karen looks skeptical. Of course she does. And Anatoly looks curious. Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite. That's pretty darn good. What? Whoa! We just got a compliment from Karen. What? Help me, Tom Cruise. How did that happen? How did that just happen? Guys, I hope I love this. You hope I love this game. I hope I love it too. I'm actually really enjoying it so far. I actually think it's pretty fun. To be quite honest, this has actually captured my interest more than Doki Doki did. I really couldn't find like an even ground where I like entirely related in any way. And like because I felt like even in the situation that the character was in, I'm like, I'm not relating. I ain't ready. I don't think I am ready. But wow, I could eat. Sorry. Wow, I could eat the whole batch myself. I think the vegetable stew tasted better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. The sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? It really adds to the spoon some liquid on it. They'll thank me later. Incredible! It's definitely growing on me. That's my best anime voice, by the way. That was actually also one of my voices from not Undertale, the other one. Oh my god. I hate myself right now. Guys, what was the other freaking game? Deltarune. Oh my god. I am ashamed. I am ashamed because I really like Deltarune. Wow. Anyway, thanks again for cooking. This was really something special. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. Thanks. Thank you. I'm glad I got to cook and do dishes. Thank you. Yes, Deltarune. Yes, I will watch Game Theory. I like Game Theory. I really do like Game Theory, Matt Pat. Not happening. You settle in and go to bed. Everyone goes to bed full. Tomorrow will be another great day. So I think he said... I didn't finish Deltarune. No. Yeah. I get it, guys. I'm turning over a new leaf. I've been finishing games now. I've been finishing games for like a few months. I have. And I already have it planned that we're going to be doing Undertale and Deltarune back to back. I just haven't gotten there yet. That is in my list because we've actually never done a complete playthrough together of Undertale, and I would really like to do that. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to do. I'm going to do like back to back Undertale, Deltarune, which would be a lot of fun. You know, I'm really looking forward to it. Again, a lot of these games that we talk about that I didn't finish was because my channel was just starting. So like nobody was watching my videos. So like I'm like, all right, I was experimenting, you know what I mean? Like I put out a video and it got like 30 views and I have like 1,600 people on my channel. I'm like, okay, cool. No one liked that. And so I'd stop, you know, but also people wouldn't give me any feedback either. You know what I mean? Like no one would be like, hey, why aren't you playing this? You know, or also people wouldn't be like, hey, that sucked. Don't ever play that again. No one said that. So I never knew what to do. So that's why you'll see some games I started and never finished. That's why. You know what I mean? I was trying to do the best I could with the algorithm and try to figure out. But please understand, like, I want to go back and do those things. I love those games. And some games have dropped off, just didn't do well. You know what I mean? Like, people didn't seem that into it, and you guys are my core audience, you know what I'm saying? So, like, if you guys aren't liking it, then what am I doing? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to find a balance. Anyway, good morning, everyone. Give. Karen always looks like she's ready to rip everybody's head off. Again, Gregor, can't you let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are gathering outside. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had. Gregor is also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being high risk for flooding. It'd be foolish to not go out and look for food today. You really think it will flood? Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from flood waters. It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. Spoilers. This is a spoiler. Oh no. It's been spoiled. Karen's not happy about anything. You're losing it, Gregor. Karen, there's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. Huh? It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. I think she's right, Karen. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Anatoly, let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be the key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods, and it has whoops. There are plenty of edible foods, and it has better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes, and I'll plot out our route on some paper. Let me help, little guy. Anatoly and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult the map. Mariah and Karen are still hanging around. No spoilers in chat. Do not do that. Let's not do that, okay? Let's all have fun together because there's people here for the ride, okay? I don't know if that's true, and I don't care. Just shh. Okay. Unfortunately, in life, you can't make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? I have a choice. Mariah or Karen? I feel like we should get on Karen's good side, and here's why, okay? Because she seems like the first one that's gonna murder everybody, and I really want to be on her good side so I don't get killed. You know what I mean? I just feel like that's the kind of the thing. But Mariah seems sweet and nice, so like maybe that would probably be a good place to go, but you kind of want the tough one on your side. Hey, this paper nailed to the wall looks pretty ancient. What were the old days like? The old days? I'm not sure what old days you're referring to. Never mind. You must enjoy these antiques, huh? You bore Karen with some brief yet dull description of the items lying around. This is my place. Okay. Cool. I'll tell the others later. Karen looks disturbed by your comments. Alexis, thank you so much for liking the stream. I appreciate you. You hear a loud laugh from the other room. Okay, good. Gregor and Anatoly come back from the meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. What are you guys doing in there? Hey, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. All right, everyone, we have our route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. I still haven't quite really set my sights on what Gregor's voice is. Anatoly was easy. What now? Hey, if anyone else would like to see this, like me, maybe one stream it could be suggested video from us to just a chill stream or watch videos that we suggest. That would be super cool. I would love that. I would love that. Like I always try. Okay, let me word this correctly. I always plan that nobody's gonna show up. Okay, which is never the case. You guys, people always pop in, which is awesome. I love seeing you guys. But I always plan to make sure that I have content no matter if people show up or not. You know what I'm saying? So like those type of videos, we would really have to plan it, and everyone's got to be like, yes, we're going to be there, because me watching videos by myself would be awful. That would get deleted so fast, you have no idea. By me, by the way. So we have to make sure you guys join the Discord. The Discord is the best place to talk about this type of stuff. Yes, and Dragon has suggested that as well. Make sure you guys join the Discord, which is actually in the description of the video that you guys are currently watching. Twitch, unfortunately, no. It's not there. I don't know how to put it there, and I'll have to figure that out. But if you guys are watching on Facebook, or if you guys are watching on YouTube currently, you can find the description, the link in the description there, and you guys can join the Discord and put in your ideas, because you guys can choose what you guys want to see on the streams, because I'm super, in with my community on that kind of stuff. This is actually a suggested game from the community as well. This was just why I'm playing it. So yeah, do that. Just do that. Just go to the Discord. Okay, anyway, so the group leaves, determined as ever. Another friend named Chase just joined. Oh, hi, Chase. Welcome. Both to you and Chicken Nug. You have the cabin all to yourself. Why did we turn on the radio? What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Well, it's obviously radio static. Oh, who's talking through the radio? Let's go. You didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in. Did somebody leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. Seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. You got the strange radio that has people's voices in it. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? Okay, we're not going to the basement because the game made me feel stupid for going there, so we ain't doing that. Okay, so we're going to look around the bathroom. Maybe we can find some medical supplies. Isn't this my bathroom? You remember an old tale about a child who said a killer's name 3 times into a mirror. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you come back. Yeah, don't say the killer's name, man. I don't know. This is a game. Bad things might happen. But you can't remember how it ended. Probably not good. You're too frightened to even try it. You leave the bathroom a little more scared than when you entered. It's funny, even as an adult, like, some things will scare me, too. And I'm like, what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. Like if when I wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning or something like that, and, like, I try to, like, avoid mirrors. I'm like, oh, because, like, if you ever watch, like, those horror movies where, like, someone, like, goes and, like, looks in the mirror or something like that at like, in the middle of the night and stuff, and there's, like, a ghost or creature or something standing in the mirror, you can see it, like, behind them, but then they turn around and nothing's there. I'm a full-fledged adult, man. Been for a while, okay? And that shit still scares me. I don't know why. I'm still like, there could be somebody in that mirror. Don't look at it. I know, it's weird, right? It's weird. Mariah's back early today. Hey, the others are still looking for food outside, and until I found some more berries. But nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others, but I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers and we don't have enough food, even with rationing, to last if there's a big storm and we get stuck here. Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management. Well, guess what, Mariah? I actually had no part in my inventory management. Okay, just my character. So I didn't do that. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? You nod. Thank you. You've done such a great job with meals so far. You're very sweet. Is Mariah blushing a little bit? Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Mariah will remember that. That's good. Our relationship is stronger. That's cool. Neat. Yeah. Okay. Oh, do I have to click or something? Okay. Maybe you could teach me to cook sometime. Yeah, that would be cool, because I don't understand why I have to cook everything. Looking forward to it. Hey, you could hold cooking classes here someday. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of food, of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. Do you have any sugar? You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. Eek, you missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, even a little purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow. That's awesome. You're such an optimist, big guy. We must have walked a few miles today. Gorgeous sights. You can even see the snow on the tips of the mountains. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. You look from person to person trying to determine who it was. Is it me? It was definitely Mariah. Mariah, I'd recognize the sound from anywhere. Gah! Guilty. Hi, Chase. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. Oh, good. We're the Riddler. Fantastic. Riddle me this, Batman. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have at least succeed. Oh, God, I forgot what the first thing said. This is why the Riddler would kill me in no time. And Batman's way better at riddles than I am. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Mariah's face lights up. I got it. Is it hunger? That's actually what I actually thought. I actually thought that's what it was with hunger. I'm not even joking. I actually thought that when it said it gets smaller when you feel it or whatever. Okay, cool. Correct. You guys didn't even give me a chance to actually guess it though. Yeah, I was gonna guess that. Oh wait, I was the one that said it. I guess I wouldn't be the one that answers it. I love this weird Pokemon that Anatoly has. I love it. I want one. It's like a rabbit, squirrel, chipmunk thing. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. You crush on the berries in the small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. Shazam! You cooked raspberry jam and bread. The bread's a little tough. Gregor, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, but this homemade jam is to die for. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. Mariah! Everybody laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal, but it got the job done. See, that was kind of the point. We just got rid of the hunger. And that's what we needed to do. So that's what was done. Also, not to mention, they told me to cook with less. So there you go. Everyone thanks you for dinner, heads off to sleep. Bing bong, bing bong. The music's good though. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something is riding on your back. Is it Yoda? And it's becoming a nuisance. It is Yoda. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You try almost everything, but it won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. You wander away from the cabin, suddenly by a river to soak your pain in cool water. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all our options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks to the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall to your knees. You lean back, trying to submerge the thing underneath the waters, but it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming to the shore, but it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the current. As you gaze up into the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes, but you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake in a cold sweat. Whoa, 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 whoa! What was that? Does it say Resident Evil? Uh-oh. Yeah, whoops. Wake up! Sorry, you were making strange noises in your sleep. What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up? It woke me up. And it totally, in my mind, always sounds like I don't know. He's always excited about everything, or ready to explain. But anyway, so Anatoly, try to fall back to sleep, but it's so loud. Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. Everyone nods in agreement and goes back to bed. Except for you. Uh-oh. You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. Karen's snoring is louder than a sawmill. You find it very loud and very distracting. You don't sleep a wink. Everyone is now up and awake in the cabin. You hear the front door open and quickly slam shut. Anatoly sounds petrified. Uh-oh. I looked out the door, and we're completely surrounded by flood waters. Looks like sailors take warning was more appropriate today. Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow. You can't steal big guy's optimism, Karen. Why the hell not? That's all he has going for him. Eek! He's also good at chopping wood, though. Knock it off, you two. Mariah, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow? I give it a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow. What is Mariah? She's our like personal weather station. What is this? Why does she know? Why would she know that? 27% is absolutely specific. Why is it 27? Based on Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. Based on what? Based on what? I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels for the last 20 years in the living room. Sounds like you're stealing Anatoly's thunder. Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it? Eek! Couldn't make it past the cover. Is that right? Yes. That bookshelf has some great books on artisan crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust? How'd you arrive at a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow? That's my question. It's easy. Take the time of the year, multiply it by a factor of... This is made up. Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. Danny, thank you so much for liking the stream. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Is that... I'm going to have to look this up after, because I'm like... Is that accurate? Yeah, Mikey. 27.6644677123% chance. That's oddly specific. She isn't dumbing any of this down. It's similar to what? You know, with the y minus the u and the square x u square I y with the dash and the u and the hangman symbol. What? So the first thing you need to understand, minutes of explanation feel like hours. You look over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Mariah. So intently he hasn't blinked yet. He's a monster. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. Anatoly, just blink! Just blink! Mariah finally wraps up her lecture. She ends with a bow. Nobody claps. Because why would we? I have no idea what you said is true or not. And I didn't listen to half of it. Tough crowd. Mariah, that was awe-inspiring. It's not. You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. I didn't understand a word of it. Yeah, and it totally turns to you. Anyway, there's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. I know our flood situation is a little tight, but I know you'll make it right, the right decisions. I believe in you. Me too. It looks like we have enough leftover berries for more bread and raspberry jam. I'll pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread. Everyone laughs, except for you, because you know that he was being facetious. If you don't like it, Gregor, why don't you go make your own food? How about that? Okay. That is not food, Dragon. That is friend. That is Pokemon. That's who that is on Anatoly's shoulder. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. You get out some crusty bread and get to work making some more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check on the Chompettes. Should we? Hi, Chompettes. Hello, Cabbage. Don't worry, as leader of the Chompettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us. That big guy wouldn't try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell him about... Oh, that big guy would try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell him about us. Potato. Potato. I'm sorry. I sometimes laugh at my own voices, and that's just who I am as a person, so I'm sorry. I laugh at myself sometimes, if nobody else does. Are your plans going awry? Woo! I like that one. Brad's got dad jokes. Okay, I got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No. Her business is now toast. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. That one's been done to death. Raspberry. You know how raspberry milk were introduced? You tell her no. Raspberry. Raspberry milkshake. You let out an audible groan. Did cornbread teach you that one? Hold on. Cornbread means there's another one. What? Where's cornbread? Does somebody eat cornbread? Nope. Waste an entire day thinking about what a terrible pun. Haha, it was well worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette comedy competition. You guys have competitions in the in the drawer, or you guys go someplace? Am I okay? Is my character okay? I don't think we're okay. Of course. Onion. I love the voices. Not while I'm in here. I won't choke on stage this year. Oh, Potato speaks. Oh, isn't that every year, Brett? We still talk about that closing line, Brett. You're going to do great this year. Anyways, don't even think about eating us if you're hungry. Chompettes stick together through thick and thin. Raspberry, rain or shine. Feast and famine. I think Brett should have the Optimus Prime voice. You know what I mean? I think that would be actually pretty fitting. Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're locking you up again. Oh my God, you guys lock up the other. I don't have a second monitor. No, you can't look at the lore yet. After, we're trying to figure this all out without any info. So, Potato, they lock up the other vegetables if they've been bad. Can we talk about that? They have a punishment system. Okay. Potato is silent. Life or death. Oh, sorry. Life or death. There we go. It's more of a Patrick voice. That's right. Chompettes, move out. Chompettes, roll out. The Chompettes somehow managed to close the drawer on themselves. Magic, apparently. You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. And let's let everybody know we've been talking to the vegetables in the drawer for the last 15 minutes. That's one way to clear out the house. Then we'll have plenty of food because everyone wants to live with us. All right. They have a vegetarian economy. Makes sense. Unless the bread was made with eggs, then it's not really vegetarian. Karen interrupts you as you bring in the food. I want no hints. Leave the hints out of chat. Last time I'm asking. Took you long enough. Karen looks at 2 slices of bread left and a mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold on these last 2 slices of bread. Karen is right. What the hell is the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in your hand. You think this is enough for 5 of us? Well, wait, we can't throw this bread away. It's all we have left. Gregor's right. Anatoly, will mold spores give us food poisoning? I'm no scientist. Sorry. Let's pick off as much mold as we can. We can't leave the floors, so this will have to last us another day. Everyone grimly nods, ripping apart their piece like a pack of wolves. Gregor seems to unhinge his jaw and eat in one bite. He looks like a duck eating bread. Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than we've had when we left Ukraine. Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. Okay, hold on. You're teaching. I hope you bring up boiling rainwater. I hope you. If for me to make my webcam small enough to see Gregor would make my head tiny. I could try. I'm gonna show you something though. All right. Hey. Now I'm like super small. See, this don't work for anyone. That's what Gregor looks like, though. Just so you guys know. So okay, hold on. I need to address this. This is super important. I'm pretty sure they're gonna probably say something about this. But just in case they don't go drinking rainwater, dude. Don't go doing that. Boil it first, okay? It goes through a lot of crap on the way down. It's not as It's not as good as you would think for you. But until the storm is over, nobody should leave the cabin. Should clear if we just give it a chance. Anatoly, where are you getting that information from? One of the books in the bookshelf about the climate here. You're illiterate, so that definitely is a lie. I've seen him reading. Little guy's been studying. I'm serious. He pretends to read those books because he wants us to think that he's smart, but I can tell he's just staring at the page, faking it. What do you think? I mean, I'm gonna go with Karen on this one. Gah! You're funny. I keep pretending on those books, Anatoly. Brutal, Karen. I found an old picture book in the living room, Anatoly. Let me know if you want a small fry. She's like, okay. Karen's kind of okay sometimes. Because she's funny. She is funny. She's going to do a picture book because Anatoly can't read. Karen. Karen smiles at you. I guess let's call it a day. Yeah. Sure. Everyone shuffles up to their sleeping areas. 6 minutes later. Karen's rude, but it was funny. I'm glad you called Anatoly's bluff. You continue to impress. It's a shame Anatoly is sleeping in the same bedroom. I should have never let him be the one to share with me. But what if it was just me and you? I'm sure we could study and squeeze a few novels in before bed. You nod. Well, we'll have to see if we can kick him out at some point, right? Oh, you'll have to tell me about the anatomization book on the bookshelf. Really cool pictures in there. Karen looks like she has a crush on you. Yeah, she wants to kill me. Let me know if you ever need. Let me know if you're ever free for a lesson. Okay. Okay. Karen walks away looking very happy. You are definitely sure Karen will remember that. I love this music. Oh, I know. Zay, I really love your fan art. I saw that. I'm so sorry. I should have said something to you. I really loved it. I really appreciate you. And don't be sorry for asking. At all. You get ready for bed and put a blanket on. Sweep the legs, then elbow slam her head. That'll teach her. You go to sleep very hungry. Are we losing? You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up. And that's how fast a deer could run if startled. Whoa. Incredible. Impressive. I wish we had a deer here. With the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. Karen is like that. No. It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. Yeah, they practice fasting, yes, but not when they have barely been eating as it is. You know. Maybe. I don't know. That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly. What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly. Anatoly leaves, mumbling to himself. So passive-aggressive of him. Everyone goes to a separate area. Karen in the bedroom, Gregor in the living room, Mariah in the kitchen, and Anatoly in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? I'm going to go speak with Anatoly, because I feel bad for him. I feel like he's got some things on his mind, and I want to talk to him about it. Eek. Whoops. Oh, we should be saving our games. I forgot about that. That is important. I'm done using the bathroom. Sorry, must have been daydreaming. Anatoly looks at you oddly. Do you ever daydream? All the time, man. Only about rivers of blood, wells filled with entrails, and villagers flayed. That is the most epic metal lyrics I've ever heard in my life. I want to make a song with those lyrics in it. I followed him into the rest. Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird, chat. Don't do that. I followed him in the bathroom because he was obviously upset. So I wanted to go check on him. Yeah, it wasn't upset that he had to poop or anything. You know, he was like upset about the conversation. So I figured he went to the bathroom to be alone, not to poop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you bet. Of course. It's a natural way to fill the gaps of boredom. And what do you daydream about? Cooking? You nod. Yeah, I thought so. I could tell you have a history with cooking. So, you can tell Anatolia is struggling with small talk. What's the best thing you've ever cooked? A feast for a queen. Children! Why is that an option? Yeah, he could have been. Maybe he was pooping. Maybe he is pooping right now. Maybe he's standing there talking to me, literally pooping in his pants. The vegetable stew from earlier, I highly doubt that was your favorite thing. A feast for a queen? Why is this an option? Why is the last one an option? Somebody tell me why that's an option. A royal feast, eh? Wonder who it was for. You'll have to tell me sometime, okay? Antonia's looking at you dreamily. Can you not? I know I followed you to the bathroom, but don't look at me dreamily, dude. Your relationship is stronger. Should we have said children? I don't think so. Later, you decide to head back to the others. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. I wish the rain would just stop. You're all doing great. We must be almost at the end of this nightmare. I'm so hungry. Me too. You are too. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Yeah, we're not going to eat Anatoly. That doesn't make sense. If anybody's getting eaten, it's Gregor, because he's got plenty of rations on him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say that out loud. You go to bed with a growling stomach. So is this like... I don't know, I guess not really. It's not really giving me a lot of options. Or maybe it is, and I'm just not... And I just don't know it because I didn't click the other people and stuff. But like, it doesn't seem like it's giving me a ton of options. I know this game has multiple endings too. There's multiple endings you can get with this. So, I don't know. I don't know where we could have really changed a lot of things. I mean, except for who we talked to here and there. But anyway, you have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray, but he keeps shaking his head, calling you names. So you do it. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. You show him how it's done. His anger turns to courage, and he pushes you into the oven. As the stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. What? You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, my lord. That was some weird child in bed, or was that me? Was that my character? It looks like a kid. I couldn't tell. I don't know if I want to know. Really? Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make it out the trees from the windows. You hear it stirring of blankets, arms, and legs. Mariah looks petrified. I couldn't sleep. Anatoly has bags under his eyes. This storm is too loud. Kara looks out of it. Oof. Like, she looks disturbed. The cat was creaking so much last night, it sounded alive. Gregor looks a little gaunt. I got a good look out the window. And? Couldn't see anything due to the rain. Somebody shoot him. Somebody shoot him. I don't like him anymore. He's obnoxious. Funny. Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night. I kept pacing around my bed. Karen turns to you. When is this going to end? I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters keep rising. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. That's not how rainwater works. Good night. Okay. Dude, how deep is the water? If it's still rising and it's not up to the windows or anything, then I don't think it's that deep. Anyone? Am I the only one here? I don't know. I just feel like there's more we could do. Then it's like, oh, it's raining out. Let's starve to death. You know what I mean? How close is the nearest town? I don't know. Then why did you say anything? Don't you have a map on you? I think I dropped it while we're running after Gregor. I'm sure he'll show up eventually. Haha. Mariah and I tell you, what is a sheet? How are we going to find our way back now? We'll, have to ride out the storm? Mariah looks at you. The house is on a hill? How do you know this? Did they say that? I must have missed that part. How do you guys know so much about this house? Huh? How do you guys know so much? Were you there? Have you been there? Did you talk to the vegetables? Never thought I would say that in my life. Anyway, so Mariah, okay, we're down to the last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we could put off eating. The group stares at you. I don't know why you guys are all looking at me. I mean, you all are obviously capable adults. I don't understand why you look to me to be the one to answer all of your life problems, okay? I am not that, okay? I'm a person like you with feelings and thoughts and emotions. Why are you putting this all on me? It might be a flood, but we're really elevated. Okay. Oh, I must have missed that. Okay, thank you for pointing that out. And no worries, Zaylin. You'll see the rest of it. Obviously, the stream will stay up afterwards, so you'll be able to. I'm not going to be playing a too much ton more tonight. Anyway, we'll just continue this tomorrow. Anyway, I'm not sure how much longer I have though. That's the tough part. You know what I mean? I never know when to cancel or end the stream unless we play the whole thing, but the whole thing's 6 hours long. I don't want to do that either. Anyway, maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to an area. You can tell Gregor's put on the fake optimism and Mariah's having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? Not Gregor. Mention VR stream with viewers. I've actually thought of it quite a bit. I mean, we have done it in the past. You remember Boneworks? Or do you mean be in VR with other, with the viewers? As in other viewers are playing VR too? Because that'd be really cool. If we could get a bunch of people together to play VR chat or something, that'd be super sweet. Now keep in mind though, once Among Us VR comes out, we are going to be doing that for a community night game soon. Yeah, with people. Okay. Yeah, I would love that. When Among Us VR comes out, we are gonna definitely do a community night with whoever has VR can jump in and play. I'm pretty excited about that, and it's nice that it's not a mod or anything. It's an actual legitimate VR game from the people that made Among Us. I'm not thinking very well tonight. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. It's cold as hell over here. I'm surprised Gregor isn't freezing to death at night. How does he do it? You explain to Mariah how the size of a person and fat content determine how warm they are naturally. Yeah, wish I was as big as Gregor. That's super cool. Big screen beta. So you guys were all sitting there watching the same YouTube video. That's neat. Dude, that's super neat. But to be honest, I don't need to be that tall to make a difference in the world. Do you know what he wanted to do for a career? Mariah does her best Gregor impression. Split firewood and gaze at the stars. She does a very good Gregor impression. How boring is that? Depends on the person, but pretty boring. You're so funny. Thanks for coming and chatting with me. Mariah blushes a little. You make it easier to pass the time. Thank you. You're pretty sure Mariah will remember that. But we don't know for sure. Oh, cool. We friends. You thank her and leave the bedroom. You call everyone together. They all look grim. You could cut the tension in the room with a knife. So you do. You cut the tension with a big knife. And the tension bleeds on everyone. I just feel like that's something that our main character would say. Especially when he was talking about the rivers of blood thing in the bathroom. Remember that? Anyway, everyone is staring at you. They're expecting the last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone cannot take their eyes off it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch. And slowly all five of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully. Night, Zaylin. The big man's nickname is Tension. So split it with the knife. Gregor is Tension. Gregor, Tension. Gregor, that's his full name. His first and last name is Gregor. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first to eat hers. She chews each bite a few hundred times before swallowing, and Tully chews it cautiously, opening his mouth once he finishes each bite. Mariah nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Gregor just pops his mouth like a cherry. It was gone in an instant. Yeah. The group thanks you awkwardly. Thank you. It's not much, but you've run out of options. You wish everyone good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed starving. We ain't gonna live. We ain't gonna survive. We ain't gonna survive. Ain't gonna happen. Good morning. Morning. Let me check if the rain has stopped. Gregor, I can hear it with my ears. I know it hasn't stopped. It's still flooding. Thanks, Gregor. Oh, Gregor, you are making it super easy to want to eat you. You know what I'm saying? What are we going to do? Humans can live about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern. Rainfall should end in a day or two, right? Actually, precipitation can occur more than 215 days a year here. But do you really think it will rain that long? Anatoly, it's been days already. What makes you think it will stop soon? Eek! Relax, everyone. Let's just see how long we can ride this out. They should suck it about eating. You're saying this while eating. Well, the thing is, Dragon, like, I mean, try it. Try it. I mean, don't try it. Don't do that. But going a couple of days without eating, you would start to be pretty uncomfortable until you got used to it. And, because it'd be very unnatural of what you're used to. So, yeah, it would suck. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared, but you need to survive. Karen and Gregor begin to discuss next options. Do you want to speak with Mariah in the kitchen or Anatoly in the living room? Think instead about everything you've done wrong and how you've doomed everyone. Well, that sounds like a good time. Could you have rationed the supplies better? You crunch the numbers one more time. You could have reduced the amount of vegetables used in the stew. But it was their first day. You had to impress them. Was there anything you could have done differently? Probably not. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, Karen, you wonder if they're upset with you. Gregor calls the group over for a meeting. I don't think any of us can take this much longer. Gregor's voice starts to crack. I don't think anyone can take this much longer. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. His voice is cracking. He's going through puberty. One of us needs to go outside and search for food. Everyone is silent. I'll go. Mariah! I used to swim all the time near my house, so I probably could have the best chance of swimming through the floodwaters. No! Let me go instead. You won't get very far if anything happens to your glasses, Anatoly. You're blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true, but... Little guy, let me go. Why is he crying? You guys can't see this, but Gregor is crying. Looks like he's crying milk. Alright, I'll show you. You want to see that? You guys want to see this? You probably want to see this. Yeah, he's definitely crying. It's weird. Why? Why are you doing that? But yeah, Gregor should definitely go. Sounds good to me. Karen! His arms are definitely the longest, so he'd probably have the best at climbing trees out of all of us. No, that wouldn't be right. Gregor, let me go instead. I get that none of these options are good ones, but we need to find food or help. Gregor grabs a branch from the woodpile. He cuts into different measurements. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. We'll each pick one from my hand, and the shortest will go outside to search for food. I don't like that. Okay, let's think about. I know we shouldn't be thinking about this, but if we know that we're eventually going to have to eat one of them, would it be a good idea to send the one we're eating possibly into the water, where he could drown and would never get the food? You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's a weird thought. Or yeah, I don't know, man. You saw Gregor cut the branch lengths, so you can tell which is the biggest one of the bunch. You pick it. You watch the others intently. Will it be Gregor, Anatoly, Karen? Will it be looks like I've got the shortest. Mariah, no! Not Mariah. She's innocent. She deserves to live. It's okay. Don't do this to me, game. I've watched Anatoly forage earlier, so I'll know what to look for. Gregor, just swim until you find the higher ground, then scout the area. Maybe you'll find fish out there. Everyone looks heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. I don't think Mariah should be the one going. Like, I mean, she literally is the weakest out of all of them. Like, this is a terrible idea. Like, I really feel like this is the worst idea out of all of them. Just because, like, Mariah, like, she's so innocent and she's nice and sweet and stuff. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's not strong. Like, this is a bad choice. We might as well send a child out there. This is a bad idea. I don't know. Karen, Anatoly, and Gregor, I'll keep us alive. I promise. My dog stepped on a bee. She promised. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. Little guy is weak as Mariah is the best. One big man is big, and Karen is big man is big. Yeah, makes sense. This is terrible. I think the game did this on purpose. Because like about all the options, being Anatoly and Mariah were the worst choices. We all wanted Gregor to go because Gregor makes sense. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is, and then silence. Mariah has left the cabin. I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. I don't believe it. Everyone stays up waiting and waiting. The sun has completely set. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off to bed. You get ready for bed. I just got an achievement dead to me with a picture of Mariah. Hold up. Was it my choices that made Mariah go inadvertently? I don't know. We don't know. We have no idea. You have a strange dream. The two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize, the other is a guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel, and then you try pushing it into the oven. These are weird dreams, man. Her legs are so strong you can't get her into the oven. You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking on the coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulders, and both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair causes you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods, your burns chill with the wind. The guest looks behind her, and her eyes widen when she sees you. She's terrified. Your fury rips trees out by their roots, soil from the ground, rocks from their pits. You've never been this angry in your entire life. Their stamina can't last forever. You're gaining on them. As you trample through a field of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch the glint of it in the sun, golden. As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall into the pit, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. God, oh my God, hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh my God! I said furry, not fury. My bad. He chases you with great furry. He's dressed in a furry costume, which is fine. But that, my friends, is where we're going to end the stream tonight. I think we have gotten a good glimpse into what to expect. And we also don't know if Mariah is coming back. And that is what I love about this ending, is that if you want to find out what happens in this playthrough, you're going to have to come back. But thank you guys for watching. All joking aside, I really love being here with you guys. I really love hanging out with you guys. And thank you for being here and being a part of this. It means a lot to me. You guys are fantastic, and you guys are always super supportive. And Dragon, I'm so glad to hear that you love the stream. That's awesome. I'm really glad. So, we're going to play again soon. I'm not going to say what day anymore. When you see me go live, that's when you know. Just make sure that you guys hit the notification bell to be notified every time I go live. But I'm Mr. 47. You guys have been amazing. This has been cooking something. What freak game was this again? It was cooking companions. I knew it was. I'll see you.